be your type A boss, so you're gonna sit here and listen to my fucking vacation story. Alright, so I'm on vacation at the beach with my kid, right? And the shit-for-brain steps on a sea urchin. The local doctor says, you gotta pee on it. What? So I call my fancy-ass doctor, and he says, you gotta pee on it too. Well, clearly I'm too important for that sort of thing. Plus, my doctor didn't remember that I'm having some trouble with my flow. So, long story short, I'm running around trying to find an attractive woman to pee on my son.
Naturally. So resourceful.
Anyway, turns out that sort of thing is frowned upon, so I've got to find a separate, unattractive woman to pee on my son instead. Side note, because of a clerical error on your part, Matthews, our company murdered an entire fucking island!
Sir, I mean, all I do is draw up the contracts and sign them and execute them. That doesn't make me responsible.
I understand.
I don't see it.
Read the highlighted part.
I don't understand.
You fucking simpleton! You numbnuts good for nothing motherfucker! Our company is facing a massive fucking lawsuit right now. So I'm bringing in a corporate lady who works on these sort of things. Her name's Carlisle. Carlisle, get in here!
Mr. Matthews. I took the liberty of pulling your puppet. What happened to it?
This is awkward! You can have the room.
Ladies and gentlemen, episode 2 of Food for Thought. Get away from me!
We'll give you the room.
So, Mr. Matthews, I understand that we've had an incident.
I guess you could call it that.
Then I will. I understand you must be having a lot of very difficult feelings regarding this incident.
Well, I just recently found out that a little typo that I made could have caused a few thousand people to die. So what do you think?
Oh, it doesn't matter what I think. It wasn't my typo. No, I just want us to come right out with it and be open and honest with one another. Are we having thoughts of suicide?
No, I haven't even processed this whole thing yet.
Is that to say you haven't had time to consider it, or that you're completely opposed to the idea?
Sorry, what?
We'll get back to that. Would you like a tranquilizer, Mr. Matthews? Something to take the edge off?
I don't want any meds, no.
I believe you. I do. You're a deceptively strong man. Though it's unlikely you'll be able to get through this without some help. Likely you'll need pills just to get yourself out of bed in the morning. And then another one every time you think of those poor people. Pop, pop, pop. Think of all the triggers. Corn. Pop, pop, pop. Paperwork. Pop, pop, pop. Sex. Pop, pop,
What
pop.
does that have to do with anything?
You tell me. It doesn't matter. As luck would have it, the main side effect is impotence. You could take as many blue pills until your heart explodes, and still it would be unlikely to result in any sort of meaningful erection.
How is that lucky?
Can you really risk children, Mr. Matthews? Can you imagine all the pain and suffering you would put them through? Are you sure you wouldn't like a little pop, pop, pop? Would you like to touch the puppet? Sometimes that makes things a little easier.
No.
Does the puppet bother you?
It looks like me. What the hell are you doing with a puppet that looks like me?
Are you not deserving of a puppet, Mr. Matthews? Would it help if I touched it? How silly of me. You might need something to wash it down with. Okay. Oh, that's good for you. What about him? Oh, yummy. Maybe this is my
Is that?
all better.
Get away from me!
Don't be angry, Mr.
I'm
Matthews.
angry.
Consult my notes. If I remember right, you live alone with no immediate family of consequence to help you get through this. Oh yes, I see it now. The people at the office will start to look at you with a mix of fake sympathy and contempt until they officially put you on leave during the investigation. You'll be alone, wrestling with what you have done. There could be prison time. Face it, Mr. Matthews. Life will never be as good as it was before this morning. It's all one deep, dark slide from here. Not many people are capable of recovering from something like this.
What kind of a therapist are you?
I am the corporation's wellness counselor. My job is to look out for the health and welfare of the corporation. And your mistake stands to cause the corporation a great deal of anxiety and stress.
The corporation?
You see, the way you say that, as if the corporation had no feelings. If it wasn't susceptible to the same emotions that you and
Well,
I
it isn't. It's not a person.
Oh, but legally speaking, it is. It has the same needs and desires that you and I have, the same weaknesses and vulnerabilities that you and I have, the same ambitions that some of us have.
No. I mean, it doesn't have a sense of morality or empathy.
Empathy. You have empathy, Mr. Matthews? What was it about those mimosas that you have?
There's no
No
such thing as a goddamn mimosan.
Oh, you made sure of that, didn't you?
Those mimosans, that you call them, had an average BMI of 17 when we first started our trial. And then at the last count, it was up to 71. I mean, those people were slowly dying before I even picked up my pen.
So it was a mercy killing.
No! Well, I didn't kill anyone. You know who the killer is. I mean, how many people have died because of this corporation? Well, I'm not willing to be one of them, and I'm not going to kill myself for any of you psychopaths!
Let's not start name-calling, Mr. Matthews. The corporation saw an island full of hungry people and promised to never make them hungry again. Does that sound psychotic to you? And you're the one who doesn't seem to care about how you might hurt the one who has provided for you with income and security all these years, not to mention your lack of total competence!
My lack of competence? What, do you have any idea how much that site was going to cost us if they decided to sue?
So you did it to save the corporation?
No! I'm saying Mr. Hudson has been slowly killing that island off for years. And all of a sudden, one typo, one little mistake, and it's all on me? I mean, you won't even admit that his product is a complete lack of failure. I mean, God forbid if he ever gets it to the market.
God, I see it was a religious thing.
Saying.
I understand, Mr. Matthews. Words are hard for you. I understand that. Why don't you just relax? Oh, you showed some fire there, Mr. Matthews. I liked that. Let's see what else we have in there. Oh, I see. Requisitions! That's a lot of power for a man like you and your little pen. Do you like power, Mr. Matthews? Do you resent people with power? Could it be jealousy?
No.
Or maybe, is it this? Or could it be, could it be this? I see. Oh! Oh! How did that happen?